already know. It's day 2 of the pads, and I'm still talking. Look like they got a little bit froggy today. It was a little bit more thumping. It was a lot more violence. Because at the end of the day, man, we all like the Romans. You know, there's a reason why they built that Colosseum in Rome. For violence, baby. That's real talk too. You know, you gotta entertain the people. Keep us occupied through sometimes stressful times. But the Colosseum was alive today. There was some violence. We gonna talk about some of that violence. But then we gonna talk football. And you already know we go freestyle. Yeah, we go definitely freestyle. So that means we gonna open up these phone lines. Gotta open up them phone lines, man. Because we talking about training camp. Let's say first day of pass. What you say? Obviously, let me correct that. Yeah, correct that. Get that off my screen. But it's all good, man. Just another time I gotta fly this plane. Part of it, man. It's what you gotta do. It's part of being the boss. Gotta make it happen. So let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen right now. But yeah, man, we can't wait to freestyle with the people. It's always fun, cause see, y'all bring it. Like my boy Lamar yesterday. West Coast say, man, who was that? I say, hey, man, they just one of the old bros, man, who love his team, wanna win 6. Want to win 6, man, you make your voice matter. You call in, you give your thoughts, you give your opinion. But I really mean, man, this freestyle stuff is truly about y'all, man. It's truly about y'all voices getting amplified. And it's fixed. The second day of pass. That's what I'm talking about, man. You got to build it as you in the air. Give me some fire.
Yoga fire.
Yeah, man, so I got a lot of content, and plus we got that final word coming too, man. So we not gonna leave y'all hanging, man. It's gonna be all of it again. We're giving you a full day of content, man. Another full day of content. So that's how we do it. It's gonna be a whole day of content. I'm not gonna talk about it all today. But I'm going to talk about a lot of good stuff today. Believe that. Yeah, man. Believe that, man. For sure. Yeah, man. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Y'all come on in the house. Y'all come on in the house, man. Yeah. Come on in the house. Come in the house. Come on in the house. Alright, man. Y'all know I gotta set up these comments because the show don't work well without y'all coming in with the comments and damn, y'all already in here deep. That's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all excited about the season. I like that, man. Y'all already in the house, man. It's day 2. All right. So, yeah, man. So, obviously, it's a reason why. Let me turn this down, man. I'm trying to do too much. Let me turn that down some. I'm already seeing these comments. My boy Tappin say, Osa. Yeah, bro. Osa got it today, too. Yeah, Osa got it today too, dog. Yes, he did, bro. So this is one thing we can say as we just watch another victim of our rookie. He got Osa today, dog. Damn, Tyler. So I was on a show last night with DMV, and I said if he do this 3 more times in the whole training camp, I'm sold. He already got 2 in the first 2 days. And everybody know Osa strong, dog. I've never seen Osa done like that. I'm talking about with starting reps. With starting reps. I'm talking about going against other people in the NFL. I've never, ever, ever, I have never seen Osa done like that. That's our rookie, y'all. Damn. So how do we not run the ball? I mean, because you know everybody go see that. Jerry go see that. Steven go see that. Coach McCarthy go see that. Everybody's gonna see that. Everybody gonna turn on the tape. They go look at the one-on-ones and they go say, hey man, I need y'all to come to my office because first it was Tristan Hill, because some of y'all saying, oh, Tristan Hill just weak. Oh, so Osa weak? You're too Osa weak? And I asked DMV, I say, DMV, is it Tristan Hill that good? Not Tristan Hill. Is Tyler Smith that good? Or is Tristan Hill and Osa average? Well, nah, I don't think we can say that about either one of those guys. Yeah. And my boy Paul say, damn, bro. Yeah, see, this is what I love when the pads come on. Because see, the defense, I ain't gonna lie, they was getting after it. You know, they was looking like superstars. All world. What was in here? Ooh, look at Parsons coming around that corner. Ooh, look at Sam Williams. Ooh. See them offensive linemen, they was like, all right, just wait till we get these pass on, big dog. Just all that running around, all that non-violent behavior is getting ready to stop. And sure enough, when them pads came on, shit, it just turned up. So obviously we go talk about that today, the rise of Tyler Smith, because my lord, yeah, D-Block say, damn, Tyler doing it like that. Yeah, bro, this is second day. Yeah, this is second time, bro. Yeah, Tyler is doing it like that. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, with no mercy. Yeah, and see, when you pancake somebody with all this space, bro, you just strong, bro. I don't even think he of drinking age yet. I don't think he 21. Somebody look up, how old is Tyler Smith? I don't think he can drink yet. If you tried to have a drink with him, you going to jail. So what does that say about his upside, family? What does that say about this man's future? So obviously I'm gonna show a lot more than that. But before we do, I want to get on these phones. So let's open up the phone lines real quick. And then we go talk about today. And we go just talk about just football in general. And then we go talk about some of the things that happened. I think I just saw West Coast call me. So obviously we go call him, see what he saw out there, get a first-hand view. Because we getting these clips, but the clips don't show you everything. It's better when you can kind of talk to people that's out there, because they see all the plays. So right now we got the call line open. Y'all call on in, and obviously because it's a freestyle, we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. But I got plenty of stuff we can talk about from what I saw today, and we gonna get into it. Oh my goodness, I like what I'm hearing. Ooh, so you gotta stay on top of this stuff. Hold on real quick. I can't see if the phone ringing because I'm waiting on that breaking news. Now, if y'all call in, I'm gonna get back to this content. Y'all already know that. But this just came in. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. This is good stuff because this is interesting. This just jumped off. I ain't gonna call this breaking news, but obviously Mike McCarthy is talking, and as he talking, the reporters are quoting and putting it on Twitter. So I want to talk about what Mike McCarthy. Y'all give me 1 second to pull it up because I'm looking at it, but I need to show y'all what Mike McCarthy just said. Give me 1 second. But it's interesting. It's very interesting. All right, here we go. Y'all give me 1 second. All right, so I got it right here. Give me 1 second. Let me clean it up because I don't like the view of it. I want a better view. Give me 1 second. Y'all be patient with me. Yeah, that's a better view right there. All right. So Mike McCarthy said, according to Mike Gelkin, who's a friend of the show, he was on the show 2 weeks ago. He said, Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy said undrafted rookie wide receiver Dennis Houston has really jumped out. I think he's put together 2 solid days in pads after strong spring. Teammates from offensive and defensive side have taken notice, Mike McCarthy added. Ooh. So, and we got some injury reports that just came in too. So I'm gonna talk about that as well. Cause I was noticing some of the injury reports, not injury reports. It was just some guys that wasn't practicing like Cox. So I want to talk about some of that. So it said, Michael Gelkin said, Cowboys tight end Jeremy Sprinkle has an Achilles issue that flared up on him. Mike McCarthy said, tight end Jake Ferguson has hamstring issue. Jabril Cox will practice Thursday after ding to knee. Not a concern. Okay, cool. That's what I want to know. All right, so I'm going to call West Coast since y'all scared to call in. So I'm going to call my boy West Coast because he ain't never scared to talk. All right, let's go West. Let me call my boy West since y'all scared to get on these phones. All right, man, what's up? Oh man, I'm chilling on it. What's going on, man? What's the word out in training camp? Talk to us.
Oh no, are we live right now?
Yeah, you on, brother.
Oh, okay. What's up with you guys? It's West Coast. I don't know if you introduced it. It's West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Run the Damn Ball sliding through these training camp. Today was the second day of padded practice. You know, I dropped a recap video on it. People gonna think I was probably being negative. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you before you make an opinion of my negative video, make sure you go watch Law Nation's negative video and Mark Holmes' negative video.
Man, what happened, bro? Just talk. I know my channel.
Bro, it was just not a good. It was just not a good practice, bro.
Okay, what happened?
These fools couldn't, bro. And first off, first or second, the first team could not score. Could not score. Then the second, like, they were kind of driving, but they just could not get in the end zone. And then the second team, they were, like, literally, it was like you could literally see the progression. Like, the first team was having problems getting in, and then the second team could not move the ball at all. Just could not move the ball. Like, and I'm going to be honest with you, bro, the defensive line, the only reason they scored today, I'm going to be honest with you, that little thing, that clip you've seen of CeeDee Lamb catching the ball at the 1 yard line, the reason why he's so frustrated and he just says, just give the ball to Vic. The reason why he said that is, bro, because the defense was whipping they butt, bro. Like, and now the same thing I'm asking Law, the same thing I'm talking to Mark Holmes is like, bro, so like, y'all want to call it? Like, are we saying our defense is really, really that good? And to be honest with you, I believe our first defense is, but bro, the second defense is doing it too. Like the second defense to do. Nashawn Wright had a nasty breakup today, almost got an interception. Nasty breakup. I will give you something that's hot off the presses that nobody's talking about, but Jalen Tolbert is not. Well, he might be a starter this year, but he's not starting over that boy Houston right now, number 6.
Yeah, no, Houston is number 3.
Well, number 3, yeah. Number 3, they rolled him out. They rolled him out there today, and you know he was in and out. And Houston is starting over Noah Brown. He's starting over Vasher, and he's starting over Vasher, Tolbert, and Noah Brown. Because right now, Houston is with the ones. Noah Brown is with the threes, and Jalen Tolbert is with the twos.
Dog, I did notice, and this is that play you talking about where CeeDee Lamb, I'm showing the play where CeeDee Lamb
was extremely frustrated.
And he frustrated. I can see it, bro. He like, damn.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something too.
Lamb,
the crowd kind of gave it to him too. Listen, man, I ain't gonna be telling y'all these truths, man, if y'all ain't gonna really believe me, man.
No, man, my channel cool, bro. They can handle the truth. That's all they get over here, bro.
The crowd kind of gave it to him today, man.
What you mean, talk?
Because, man, this fool gonna make a business decision in training camp, bro. Didn't even put his hands up, man. Like, he looked like he was spearing, like, you know how you run and, like, a dude jumps for the ball, but then their body goes up, but their hands don't? Like, that's what he did, man. And the crowd was like, come on, man. Because, bro, it was like play after play after play after play after play. Just nothing. The offense, nothing, man. Like, it's fun watching the defense tee off and stuff like that. That's cool. But, you know, after a while, bro, you know, these fans, they come to see touchdowns, bro, and you only saw one today. Also, I'm declaring it right now. There is not a competition for kicker in Dallas because the Dallas Cowboys don't have two people that are competing. They have guys that are missing kicks, bro. The guy, my boy, the rookie that went 0 for 2 yesterday, he didn't make a kick today. Again.
Yeah, I got it right here, bro. I got all the stats right here, bro, on everything you said. Calvin Watkins said the kicker better have some competition now. Rookie Jonathan went 6 of 8, made his first attempts. This was the first part of practice, right? And so all of them said the same thing, registering, and they were talking up. Liram was 3 of 8, and that was no pressure. But when they turned it up on the pressure, and they did the mojo moment, and for those that don't know, the mojo moment is controlled by Mike McCarthy, where he'll just change the moment.
Can I explain it real quick?
I'm explaining it right now, and then I'll let you explain it. So then, go ahead and explain it.
Nah, just the mojo moment is it's almost like a video game moment. It's actually pretty dope, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And basically, players will be in there, whatever drills that they're in, doing every day what they want. Then you'll hear that dun dun. That I think it's like the Sunday night football song.
The NBC.
They'll be like dun 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 dun, and then you'll hear Mike McCarthy's voice come over. It's a Dallas Cowboy mojo moment.
Yeah.
And then they run to whatever field that they said, and then today. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, it's kind of irritating me that these mojo moments are simulation of the Dallas Cowboys trying to get field goals, though.
But I like it because it's simulating pressure. You see what I'm saying?
It is, but I'm just like, do something else. Like, do something else.
What you mean do something else? I'm missing you a little bit.
Like, go for, like, you know, do a mojo moment that has to do with them scoring an actual touchdown. Why are we only practicing heightened situations around field goals? And the kicker competition is not good enough right now for you to even really be practicing that because you're not getting a good look.
See, but this is why I like it. I'm going to give you just a little bit of pushback on it because when you look at especially Jonathan is good when it's a controlled environment, right? 6 of 8, that's not really good, but that's way better. You know what I'm saying? But then when you turn up that mojo moment, you see what he really is. Where, but basically,
what I'm saying is they've only been doing kicker mojo moments. That's what I'm saying. The 3 mojo moments that they did yesterday, the 4 mojo moments that they did yesterday was surrounded around them being 3rd and 2. Both moments were 3rd and 2, and they had to get a first down with 1 timeout. And they were not trying to get in position to score. They were trying to get in position to score field goals. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Yeah. So
I love the fact that they're making them kick, but I'm saying, like, why are we not trying to score a field? Like, I get it that we're down, and you have a touchdown. I mean, you have a field goal. I mean, a timeout. Why are we running the ball on 3rd down to then only to run the kicker out there?
Right.
Like, I'm telling you, we're not throwing any deep balls, bro. Like nothing. It is dig routes, in routes. That's it, man.
Yeah, because
man.
They highlighted a couple of deep balls. Like, it looked like Semi Fioku got him one, but it didn't look like it was much going on vertical. But they did show one. It looked like it was one for the whole day. Am I tripping, or did I not see that?
I'll put it to you like this: if you saw one, you saw more than I saw.
I saw one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it's not like what I see is 12 personnel. That's what I see consistently. Your tight ends, I would honestly say, too, your tight end room is better than your wide receiver room right now. Like, your overall tight end room is overall better than your wide receiver room. And your tight ends, you're about 3 deep on the tight ends. Sprinkle's kind of falling. He always does this, man. I love the heck out to do. Big athletic dude, but he just disappears, man. But the Ferguson, he had a good day. And then the third tight end, the guy behind Ferguson had some good catches today too.
All right, so because I'm looking at a deep ball right here from Cooper Rush that went to semi.
Yeah, I believe it. But I mean, this is the thing. Like, I kind of base our offense, at least what we're doing, off of what I see Dak Prescott doing. And you don't see Dak doing any of that, man. You don't see any of your first-time offense doing it. Like, your second-team offense, man, they're going to take more chances because they got jobs to make. Like, you know, like Cooper Rush has to throw deep ball. He got to do something because he's trying to battle out Will Grier. And I'm going to be honest with you, Will Grier looks better right now.
He looked better because I tell you what, them Cooper Rush clips be looking good.
I'll put it to you like this. On an offensive line where they're not blocking, Will Grier looks better because he's running. Like, he looks like an athletic quarterback. Like, he looks like an athletic quarterback. Cooper Rush, I'm going to be honest with you, like, Cooper, and man, y'all can get mad at me when I say this, but Cooper Rush probably has the best deep ball on the team.
Man,
but that doesn't mean he's a better quarterback.
That
doesn't mean he's a better quarterback, though. But I'm just saying, if you're standing on the goal line and you tell Dak and Cooper Rush to throw a deep ball, Cooper Rush will probably throw a better one. But he's not a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. So I think that Cooper Rush, that's just something that he feels confident in. That's something that he feels confident in doing. You know what I'm saying? Whereas in Dak is balls. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, just from what I've been seeing in the clips, I'm liking what I'm seeing with Cooper Rush, just keeping it real.
Oh yeah, Cooper Rush, and this is the thing I like about Cooper Rush. He is not afraid to throw it deep.
Yeah, he be lunching that.
But that's why I say Cooper Rush has more onus, where Dak is, I think, trying to get through the progressions of the offense. And I think Cooper Rush is like, bro, I need to get a job. Like, I need to make highlights. I need to throw touchdowns. And that's what you see. Like if a play breaks down for Dak, Dak's going to scramble around, and then he's going to dirt dive it. You know what I'm saying? Or he's going to throw it to one of the tight ends.
Right.
Bro, Will Grier's out here trying to Mike Vick this thing.
I like this comment. I want to get your thoughts on it. My boy LLJ said they're being slow and conservative. He talking about Dak and the offense. What's your thoughts on that?
Why? My question is, what is the advantage of that? Right. This is training camp.
Yeah.
What if you're teaching a child something, what advantage do you have in teaching someone in a position that they're not going to play? When you practice, we practice what? Fast.
Yeah.
If I ask my sons right now, they're going to say, how we practice? Fast.
Right.
Because if you're not practicing, like, how do you expect to get the top speed in a game if you're not practicing fast? That doesn't make sense.
Fast.
And I'm going to tell you guys something. Dak Prescott and Zeke, these guys, like, I'm going to tell you this right here. Dak is the vocal leader of this team. Like, he is on these mother effers, and Zeke is too, because they was cussing folks out today. Dak is not the type of dude. Dak is not out here practicing like, no, he's not. Like, that's not Dak. Dak is not out here like, I'm just a vet, I'm going to just go through. No, that's not Dak. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Your backup running back, Zeke caught him slipping because, man, Cole, number 31 on defense, man, they ran, the running back came out and Cole smacked him, right? And the running back just gets up, tries to walk back to the huddle. Zeke runs over there, grabs him by his jersey, and throws the running back towards the goal line. Says, run your ass to the goal line.
Love it.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
So you have the pieces in place. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I think this is like, man, the unfair in all this is I think Zeke is gonna ball this year. I think Dak is gonna ball this year. But I feel like you're putting way too much around them, man. I mean, way too much. They need parts, man. It's not fair to hack Dak to do all this, man. And that's what you're gonna be asking this year. Like, you're going to be asking them to do a lot. And to be honest with you, You got to see it like this. I'm Mr. Run the damn ball. I am running. I want to run the damn ball. But when we throw, I am not Mr. Throw the ball to the tight end on every play.
Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. My boy say, boss, not trying to snitch, but we have 100 people and only one like, brother.
Oh, yeah, y'all got to get on your job, man.
Hold on real quick, bro.
Y'all getting fat. They getting fat on the content, man. They sitting up rubbing their bellies, getting fat.
Say, man, listen, y'all already know.
Hey, it ain't snitching if you point.
Yeah, man. So, and I understand.
Tell them it ain't snitching if you point.
Yeah, say, hit that like, big dog. It's easy, it's free, and it's growing us. We gonna likely hit 4,000 subs today, y'all. So, and it's because of the likes. So, before West Coast go, because West Coast gonna keep going, he got real eyes out there. And luckily I have a relationship with the homie to where on his way home, he calls and we able to talk about what he really saw, and I compare it to the video. So let's not get caught up. Let's support the channel with some free likes, y'all. It's not that hard, big dog. So let's get it together, and I know y'all will, because y'all always do. Sometimes we just need small reminders. My boy said, I ain't trying to snitch.
That's good comment. He's good. He'll be a good moderator.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Michael. But go ahead, West Coast. And I appreciate that. Y'all get them likes up. All right, go ahead.
What was we talking about?
Man, I know what we can talk about. We were talking about Dennis Houston with the ones. And
yes. I'm gonna tell you, and where do you think he's playing?
He's playing on the X.
Or on the outside.
The X?
Damn right he is. And guess where he's playing? On the inside. At
Get
the
out
slot,
of here, dog.
Where I've been saying he should play.
Freaking Dennis Houston, man.
Dennis Houston is playing on the outside. Today the Cowboys ran a play. The final series of the play today, they had two wide receiver set formation, Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, and there was a fullback in the backfield.
Oh, yes, you love that.
Yes, there was. Cowboys utilized the fullback today. Because I was thinking in my head, where was the third wide receiver? There wasn't one because there was a fullback on the field.
Ooh.
Yes, there
was.
Hold
on, before you go to the fullback, because I know you want to talk about that. Hold on,
hey,
before you go to the fullback.
I'm a football dude to the brain. I'm a football dude to the brain. So sometimes I use people's color of their skin to kind of to explain who they are. And it's not that I'm trying to be racial or anything like that. That's just football mind. When you say it's the white boy or the black dude, you know what I'm saying? That's just how we talk in football. But it's not the fullback. It's the
hold on, Wes.
They got
Wes. Before you go to the fullback, the people want to know, what is Dennis Houston looking like? You talked about him at the X, but what is he looking like at the X? Is he looking like he ready to go? Is he looking like he over his head, or is he looking like he ready?
I'm going to tell you this right here. I think that Cowboy fans should never ask that question, and I think that they should let the player answer that question when they play. You know what I'm saying? Because training camp isn't enough.
You watching them
now,
play?
It's not enough. Like, I'm going to say, like, you know, even though our corners are good, what I've seen realistically from camp is that training camp, it's not enough. You need unlike talent. I mean, unlike matchups. So it's like, I think the best thing we'll be able to say is that preseason game, because in that preseason game, if he is with the ones, then guess what? The cool thing about it is he's going to play a lot, because we don't have, like, we ain't so deep in wide receiver room where we can just sit our whole starting, you know what I mean? Like, some of these dudes are going to have to actually play. So Dennis Houston is going to play a lot in preseason. So is Jalen Tolbert. You're going to see them play a lot, because what other choice do you have? Noah Brown is going to hear up. So I think the best thing that Cowboy fans can really do is just use the information that we're giving you guys to build your case, but don't say the verdict until you actually see them play. But we're definitely building a case, and I would definitely say that I'm building a case on presenting an argument on why the Cowboys need to trade for a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? And that's the case that I'm building. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, the verdict, the hardcore evidence is, because think about this, in 2018, me and Boss Cowboy, Boss kept on saying this, and I remember it like it was yesterday. The Dallas Cowboys are going into training camp with the 31st ranked weapons. I remember him saying that over and over and over.
Yeah.
And guess what? In training camp, it didn't change. Week 1, it didn't change. By week 7, what did we do? We traded for Amari Cooper because we had a 31st ranked defense. Like, that's why I try to tell folks that, like, don't dummy down this information that Boss is giving you. Don't dummy down this information that I'm giving you. Don't dummy down this information, because I'm going to be honest with you. Like, at the end of the day, the Dallas Cowboys are not going to be far off from the team that they are today. Like, there is no magical player that's coming on this team that's going to just automatically fix these things. We are going to go into the season with this team. Like, and that's factual. The Dallas Cowboys right now, starting week 1, will have only one receiver on their team that has a career touchdown. And that's why I believe that, guess what? The Dallas Cowboys need to try to get these receivers some touchdowns in preseason. Listen to me, guys. I believe that the Cowboys have a ton of problems. I do. But I also believe that God is a Cowboy fan, and he's given us 3 preseason games to fix our problems. One problem that we have is that what? We only have one receiver that's actually caught a touchdown in the NFL on our entire team. So what do we do to fix that? We need to get freaking Noah Brown needs to catch a touchdown in the preseason. Jalen Tolbert needs to catch a touchdown in the preseason.
So check
freaking
this out.
TJ Vasher. They need to get those monkeys off their back in the preseason. They don't need to be in the regular season when these cornerbacks got mortgages and 2 and 3 girlfriends they got to pay for. Like that, you don't need it then.
All right, check this out, Wes, because I want to highlight what Jerry said, because I know you in commute, so sometimes you might see things and sometimes you might not. But Jerry Jones said, he said Cowboys owner, this coming from Michael Gelkin, he said Cowboys owner Jerry Jones on urgency level to acquire external help at wide receiver after James Washington foot fracture. This is his quote: "Not at all. Let's get these guys."
Because of Houston, I predicted it.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, let me finish the quote, big dog. He said, "Not at all. Let's get these guys the incentive. These young receivers sees big opportunity ahead. There's no urgency for a veteran." So you saying because of Dennis Houston, he's saying that? Because if you saying that also match what Mike McCarthy said. Because Mike McCarthy said, Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy said undrafted rookie wide receiver Dennis Houston has really jumped out.
This is what I will say. I said that totally being facetious and trying to make a funny joke.
Okay.
I said, me and Law Nation were sitting on the band and we were like, Law Nation was like, who you think they're going to bring in? And I was like, we both looked at each other. I mean, Mark Holmes asked, who you think they're going to bring in? And me and Law Nation both looked at each other and was like, bro, we already got the receiver they're going to bring in. Dennis Houston, he's already doing it. Now, that doesn't mean that I believe that Dennis Houston is the replacement, because you got to think like this. Jerry Jones actually contradicted himself by that statement, because think about this. If you felt that way about the young guys, why was James Washington even on the team in the first place? So that's not true, Jerry. Because if you really felt that way, why did you bring James Washington? Bro, we've only been in practice 4 days.
Right.
So you're telling me that in 4 days worth of practice, you saw that James Washington was no different than the guys you had on the team already? What does that say, bro? That says that what? That says that your wide receiving core isn't that much better than what? Than James Washington. Because they feel that an undrafted guy who's never done anything in the league can replace him.
Yeah.
Like, just think, bro, when your woman leaves you and she go leave you for some dude that ain't got no job, you know what I'm saying? He's standing on the corner and getting milk bottles every day, and he you know what I'm saying? If your lady leave you for that dude, you're like, whoa. Whoa, you got to sit back and evaluate yourself. Like, whoa. And when you think about that, Jerry Jones basically said, James Washington's production, or whatever we thought we can do, we can replace it with an undrafted free agent guy that you've never heard of before. And I'm going to be honest with you, the ultimate goal was to never spend money on the wide receiver position. So why would you change that just because of James Washington? Like, I don't think the Cowboys had it in their mind to spend money. That's why they haven't spent money on the wide receiver position. I mean, just think about this. If you telling me in 2 days, you took 3.5 months talking to free agent wide receiver James Washington, watching his film, and then in 2 days in practices, you already feel you can replace him?
So let me ask you a
And
question
James
for
Washington
watching.
wasn't even having a good camp.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. So from your eyes, James Washington was not having a good camp. You can't see to where maybe Dennis Houston can be viewed as a better upgrade.
My thing is this: what is? I mean, yeah, I'll say he's better, but what does that mean in the scheme of me winning a game? I don't think that means anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, James Washington, I mean, Dennis Houston being better than James Washington, I'm sorry, I don't think that does enough. Okay. Because we had James, think about this, you had Houston out there today taking James Washington's position, and what did I say? The offense did not look good. It didn't look good, and I'm not saying it's because of Houston, but the passing game doesn't look good. And then on top of that, man, the pressure up the middle, like Dorrance Armstrong is out here looking nasty.
Really?
Like, he is out here. Dorrance Armstrong is out here looking nasty. And I'm going to just tell you, the Cowboys' defensive line, I mean, Dan Quinn gave them a touchdown. That final touchdown, he gave that to them, bro. I want you when you get a chance, ask Law. Say, Law, hey, Law, what defense was the Cowboys running that whole final drive? Bro, they ran prevent. They ran prevent, bro. 2-minute drill all the way down the field.
Quick,
I'm like, Dan Quinn, what are you doing, bro?
I got a super chat. I wanna definitely, because this is.
But you get what I mean, though, boss.
Yeah,
you get what I mean?
Totally.
Like, what is your defense
doing? Let me take
They're
the super
letting
chat,
the
big
offense
dog.
score for morale reasons.
Yeah, let me take the super
And
chat
that's
real quick.
Go ahead.
It said, do you think we need to get a vet wide receiver like TJ Hilton? And shout out to Wes taking his time for this contest. What's your thoughts on bringing in vet?
Listen, I want everybody to stop saying the word vet. Erase the word vet out of your mind. Because when you say vet, what you're really saying is, you're really saying, West Coast, do you think we need to get a wide receiver better than CeeDee Lamb?
Well, that's
because
not
what
necessarily
is the definition
saying
of
that.
No, because I want to ask a question. What is the definition of a vet?
Well, what they saying with vet is somebody with experience, not somebody that's better than CeeDee Lamb.
But that's my question. CeeDee Lamb is going into his third year in the NFL. How is that not a veteran? But that's what I'm saying. Fans, the reason why they're saying a vet is because psychologically they know CeeDee Lamb is not what he is. At least not right now.
They're talking about
when Dez was on the team.
This super chat is for James
Dez was on the team,
Washington.
They were not saying we need a vet.
But
they were saying what? We need a number two.
That super chat is for James Washington. So he's saying in replace of James Washington. Do you think we somebody
honestly,
with experience to replace James Washington?
You don't need a replacement for James Washington. You need an upgrade to either CeeDee Lamb or your number 2 receiver.
Whoa.
That's what you need to do.
Wait.
I am only interested in 2 receivers. He either has to be clearly better than CeeDee Lamb, or he has to be clearly a number 2. Anything other than that is a fifth wheel on the back of my car. Like it's a Tesla with an extra wheel. Like, yeah, I might use it, but, bro, aesthetically, a Tesla with an extra wheel looks weird.
You said an upgrade to CeeDee Lamb, bro?
Yes, you need to either get an upgrade to CeeDee Lamb because that means you're getting improvement. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If you get a receiver that's not better than CeeDee Lamb, how did you improve?
Well, because you got somebody that's better than James Washington and particularly better than Tolbert.
Yes, but this is the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't believe James Washington was going to make this team in the first place.
Okay.
So it's like, my thoughts on James, and this is the thing. Like, James Washington hasn't done anything out here for me to be like, he's the number 3 wide receiver on this team. So that's why I'm saying, like, everybody's talking about James Washington replace. Like, man, James Washington got to make this team.
No, I'm with you. So his general question is this: do you think we need to upgrade the receiver room with somebody to aid CeeDee Lamb? That's the question.
I will say yes, because there's not anybody available that you can get in free agent that is better than CeeDee Lamb.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
So yes. Okay. I would say the better way to answer that question is the Cowboys need a number 2.
So, okay, wow, this is getting interesting. All right, now hey, what's going on, Sheila? So what is Tolbert looking like?
A rookie.
Because I've been hearing conflicting reports on that. I've been hearing people saying that he playing like a big boy.
So why is he with the second? Why is Dennis Houston not playing with Darnell then?
I don't know,
I mean,
but I'm telling you what I've heard.
Let's just be real, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to be real.
I think fans have an expectation of what they want a player to do, and then when they see them do a glimpse of it, it puts them back in it. And then a guy like Houston, who they don't know, he has to fight like hell for them to even get recognition.
Yeah.
Where I go to training camp with a blank mind. A blank mind. If I see a 23 guy that's busting the ball hard and he running the hall, F Zeke, I'm out trying to get 23 on the field. The reason why I'm on Zeke is because Zeke looks clearly like the best running back on this team.
And see,
clearly.
It's some conflicts on that, but I'm with you on that, and I believe it.
Man, I'm going to tell you this right here. The only conflicts, anybody that's conflicting on that don't know how to read offenses, because if you do, just like on Tony Pollard's big run today, it was a listen, the Cowboys ran a draw on 3rd and 12 today. On 3rd and 12. So what do you think the defense is doing on 3rd and 12?
Well, they're going to lay back.
Football. They're in a pass perfection. So, yeah, he got a big run on a 3rd and 12. My question, 2 questions, even same thing Law was asking. Why are we running a draw on 3rd and 12? Because he was really trying to, you know what I mean? Because in real life, you're not getting 3rd and 12 on a draw, bro.
Hey, I got
on
another
3rd and 12, you know what you're doing? You're kicking a field goal.
I got another
4 yards,
chat.
you need to kick a field goal. Go ahead.
He said, do you think we need to get a vet wide receiver like TJ Hill? Oh, no. I already read that. Hold on real quick.
You read that one?
Yeah, let me get this one. Hold on. I'm having some issues real quick. Let me fix
It's all good. Hey, man, make sure y'all follow West Coast Cowboy, man. Shout out to my boy, Boss Cowboy, man. I was at 2,500 subs. I started doing shows with Boss, and I'm at 3,000, man. So I appreciate that $500 sub boost, man. You're a beast at what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? I love how the tables have turned, man. There was a time where I was helping you get in the game, and now you returning the favor right back to me. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's just the right thing to do, bro. You also,
and that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you one of the best content people out there. I mean, you know.
Shoot, hey, man, I appreciate you. People, Boss always say, you my big bro, but I say, man, you my big bro in life.
Hold on, I'm trying to get my man Super Chat. But keep talking real quick while I fix this.
My boy Boss my big bro in life.
Hey, keep talking real quick for me, Wes, if you don't mind.
Yeah. So, that's what I've seen. The offensive line, man, the offensive line, there's going to be a lot of flux. And I'm going to tell you this right here. The Dallas Cowboys, this preseason season, these 3 games, they have to be used correctly. Like, I'm sorry, we don't have, and I don't really think we have the luxury of doing player development during preseason this year, because we have starters that need time. We have way too many starters that really, let's think about the starters that have never even played in the NFL. Tyler Smith never played in the NFL. My boy Tobin, the wide receiver, never played in the NFL. Still about to get his first start in the NFL, his first full season of a starter in the NFL. And he looked good too. He looked good today. The Dallas Cowboys defense, they do this package where they have Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence. Micah Parsons is on the outside. It almost looks like a wide 9 where he's really like far out to the outside. But it's DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons. Man, I don't think anybody on earth can really handle it. But Terrence Steele did a fairly good job of taking care of his business today.
Say, hold on real
It's
quick.
crazy, man, because you can hear when Micah makes contact with these guys. Like, you can hear it.
Love it. Check this out real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second, Wes. I got a couple of videos that's out, in case y'all don't know, because I released it in the morning. Some of y'all might not caught that notification. So I put out something with Trayvon Diggs' quest to continue ball skill dominance. Make sure y'all check that out, because that's a real good video. I also have a video that I'm releasing in the morning on should Jimmy Johnson decline the Ring of Honor promise from Jerry Jones. I'm not releasing that today because I want this day to be all about day 2 of the pads. But when they not practicing in the morning, I'm gonna release that video and I'm gonna give my opinion on it, and I mean everything I say on that thing. So y'all keep y'all notifications ready, because I'm gonna drop that in the morning. I'm gonna drop it probably early in the morning too. So y'all keep y'all eye on that. Now, with the way that the kickers are performing, bro, I made my thumbnail with Forbad. Is it time for us to call him, bro?
I actually asked Nick Eatman, and I asked Phil, the big tall white guy from Dallas.com, and I asked them both the same question. They both gave the same answer. Say, man, why they ain't call flag for everybody? He's like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You know, I just feel like kickers should always look good in training camp, bro. Like, there's even when there is pressure, there's not pressure, bro. Like, everybody on this team, you know nobody's going to hit you.
Right.
Like, you know nobody's going to hit you.
Hey, I'm going to come back to that kickers. We got another super chat, so let me take that real quick. And this is for me and you. Well, really you. Lauren asks with $5. She said, boss, ask West Coast, what about the offense isn't working?
Isn't working?
What's not working? Isn't working? Like, what's not working about the offense?
Okay.
Hold on real quick.
I'll start from the offensive line and go back.
Just hold on real quick, Wes. Yeah, Mickey, that's cool. Come on back or just rewatch the show when we get finished. I don't want to get you trouble at work. And God bless you, Mickey. I know you trying to get this content while you working. But definitely hit that rewind, and we go have the final word tonight. So either way, we go get it in. Take it easy,
I'm
Mickey.
trying to be on the final word. I'm trying to get up in there.
You trying to be on the final word, man? We'll get you in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to slide up in there.
All right, man. So, but back to this question. She said, boss, ask West Coast, what about the offense isn't working?
All right, I'll start from the offensive line and go back. Your biggest issue with the offensive line is Tyler Smith has not just grabbed the starting guard position. So since he has not just forcefully taken the starting position, you're having to rotate at the guard position, that means you're still evaluating. If you're still evaluating, that means you don't know. So technically until someone clearly, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that Tyler Smith is actually gonna win the guard position. I don't think Connor G is gonna win the position. I think they're just gonna give it to one of them, to be honest with you, because as of right now, there's no difference between either one.
Let me ask you a question.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you see what Tyler Smith did to Osa today?
I mean, this is the thing, man. This is the thing about one-on-ones and things like that, man. It's like, I think when you're not at training camp, it's easy you get more focused on the individual play. Whereas in me, I'm looking at the overall, because it's like one play for me isn't enough when I see 7 or 8 plays. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't do enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see it?
Like, I take everything and then make because that's the real, because I mean, to be honest with you, man, everybody's going to have a one-off rep.
Hold on.
That's just what it is.
I'm asking, did you see it? Did you see it?
No, not the play in particular. I haven't,
okay.
Not the play in particular. I'd have to see if I see the rep, I could be able to tell you if I saw the rep or not.
All right. That rep is real. You know what I'm saying? And
I believe it is. I believe it is. But I mean, this is the thing, man. Like, was it on one-on-ones or was it on? I bet you it was one-on-ones and not team. Was it one-on-ones or team?
It was one-on-ones, and I put it like this: I have never ever seen Osa dunk like that, bro.
Yoga,
I believe it, but this is the thing, man.
Yoga, flame.
I mean, where was that in the teams though, man? In the teams,
he did it
like
in
the
team
one-on-ones,
yesterday.
and I believe it. The one-on-ones you can be strength, but it's like, playing guard has more to do with just you slamming a dude, especially if that's not what we need you to do on this play. And most of the plays that I'm seeing the Cowboys are running, I mean, that they're not necessarily needing him to slam someone. They need him to do something else, and that's not getting done. So it's like, if this was just it's like NBA dunkers, like, that boy Adam Levine, whatever that boy is that dunks in the NBA. Why don't he do that stuff in the games? Like, why don't you tomahawk them dudes over the game and all that other stuff? But you go out there when it's a one-on-one and a dunk contest and you jumping behind your legs and doing all this other stuff. Yeah. But why don't you do that stuff in a real game? Because you don't have time to do that stuff in a real game. And in a real game, there's going to be chips. There's going to be all types of stuff. The biggest issue with the Cowboys is, man, you might have just got a first-round pick who can't beat out a guy who was on your team. That is not good.
Oh, no, Wes. I don't see him stacking
that
up them pancakes like that.
That is not good. And I'm going to tell you this.
He's stacking them pancakes like
the Cowboys love
bro.
Their first-round picks. If the Cowboys really felt
he is stacking them pancakes like IHOP. Period. He boop, 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 boop. All right, you go see it because you driving. When you get home, you go see it. And he's stacking them, dog. I just don't see how he continues to stack them and they don't start them, because those are epic plays. It's like undeniable plays that you seeing from Tyler. It's like undeniable.
Yes, on a play. That's what I need you to understand. On a one-on-one, when you don't have any assignment but to do what? To stop this man in front of you. When you actually have a play, you have other stuff you have to do. So that's what I'm saying. It's the other stuff. If we were just having a weightlifting contest, let's see who can slam a defensive lineman on the ground. Shoot, I'm pretty sure he'd be killing it.
Hold on real quick.
I'm pretty sure he'd be
Let me
killing
ask
it.
you, because
I'm
I'm
going
just...
to give you an example.
Did you
Tristan Hill
see...
did not look good in the one-on-one.
Did you see what Tyler Smith did yesterday? Did you see what he did to Tristan Hill? I just want to know, did you see it?
Who?
Did you see what Tyler Smith did to...
Yes, and then I also said, Tyler, I also saw Tristan Hill wear it off. Man, Tristan Hill was eating today. That's why I say, man, these clips, unless you're watching someone who's posting the whole practice, man, miss me with these highlights, man. Like,
no,
I'm
just asking, did you see it? I just asked the question, did you see it? So you saw it?
Yes, I saw it. Okay. Man, Tristan Hill probably had 3 sacks today.
No, I saw that he had 3 sacks.
Easily.
I saw it.
Easily.
Yeah. Yeah,
but this is what I would say.
I think Tyler is clearly headed to the starting guard position, bro. To me, but I'm not out there. But to me,
I would actually agree with you too. Want to know why? Because he's a first-round pick, and is way more invested in him. Ooh. So if I have to take a chance and invest in something, I'm going to invest in the guy that I can get more out of. So Tyler Smith.
All right.
But I'm just saying, I think it's sad that he's not clearly better than him. That's what I'm saying. I think it's sad that he's not clearly. So that's what I'm saying. For Tyler Smith, he has more of a second-round field because second round is the guys that we take chances on. Bro, when Micah Parsons put on that 11, you knew for a fact he was that dude. When he put on that 11, walked on the field, you knew he was a dude.
Oh.
That's what I get from first-round picks from the Dallas Cowboys. Not can he beat out a guy that's already on my team. That's a hope for a second-round pick.
All right.
First-round picks in Dallas, man, there should be guaranteed starters, bro, especially in the NFL today. Because think of how much money you're paying first-round picks. Like Tyler Smith already a multi-millionaire.
Yeah. All right. So what else you see out there, big dog?
Tristan Hill. Shout out to Tristan Hill, man. Had himself a phenomenal day today. Dorrance Armstrong, and man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna give you guys a little disclaimer. A little bit of what I'm saying could be fluff because the offensive line really could be just bad. That's why I'm really, really excited to go see. I'm going to the Cowboys versus Charger that training camp, that open practice that they're only letting Chargers fans. You know, I got a buddy that looked out for me, make sure I had the content. So I'll be there for that Chargers versus Dallas Cowboy that practice the 17th and the 18th. I'll be there for both days. So I'm curious on that day to see how these guys play against unfamiliar talent. That's what I'm curious to see. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't believe they're that. I mean, I believe our defense is good, but not every play, bro. Not every play. The first and the second team, like not every play.
So hold on. So, because I did see some pop from Tristan Hill. What else did you see from Tristan Hill?
Motor, man. He's definitely, like, I can definitely see why Rob Marinelli fell in love with him now.
Yeah.
I understand it.
Yeah.
Because Tristan Hill, he's going to, like, if Tristan Hill played a whole game, he may not get a whole bunch of solo tackles, but he will be the assist tackle king because he is the guy that's going to run from the other side of the field and just hit somebody. Like, he's just going to try to, some people would be like, oh, he's stat chasing. But, like, people who play defense, we understand it's called 5 hats on the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to get a piece of him. Everybody else going to get a piece of him because what if he gets away? But Tristan Hill's very, very – I mean, if I'm the Cowboys, man, you know, I know there's been a lot of talk about possibly trading him and stuff like that. But, man, to be honest with you, bro, it's finally coming together. I don't know if I'll be open to trade Tristan Hill, right? I love Terrell Basham because that's my boy and he gave my son some love. But talk to me about trading Bash before you trade Tristan Hill.
And I'm showing Tristan Hill right here, dog.
You saw that why Rob Marinelli loved him.
I don't know if y'all can see it, but Tristan Hill, man, met Zeke in that hole, big dog. Boy, that boy Tristan Hill, he looking good, man.
Put it to me like this. The offense was frustrated today. Like I said, Zeke damn near cussed out the little backup running back, the little second. I mean, hey, you want to make it in the league, you need to do what he does. You know what I'm saying? And Zeke was basically telling him, like, bro, I don't give a damn if they blew you up. And he did get blew up. Like, I don't give a damn if they blew. You run all the way to the end zone. You get your ass up and you run all the way to the end zone. And then that's why CeeDee Lamb on that video, on that clip where CeeDee Lamb catches the ball and then he just stands up and he's like, give the effing ball to Zeke. Like, they were frustrated, man. They were frustrated. That's why CeeDee Lamb is in that clip. He just says it, just get a ball. Just get the effing ball to Zeke. Like, because the practice was over.
Gotcha.
And Dak, and I'm going to be honest with you, Dak is not out there just being quiet. No, Dak is on their ass. But I just don't think I don't think it's enough. Like, you're not going to be able to yell your way into making this wide receiver, this current better, bro. And you're not just going to be able to be a good leader and just be like, I'm going to be able to just lead. No, bro, that's not how it's going to work.
So check this out, man. Go ahead. I got a comment right here. I want you to take this and be nice. Don't be mean. Be nice. Because Lauren said, I'm not saying West Coast is lying, but this reporting has me thinking we're in massive trouble. What's your thoughts on that?
This is my thought, right? And this is what I'm gonna tell you guys. I have my sons in the backseat of my car right now, right? One's 7, one's 5. They both sleep. Anybody that got small kids know that it's hell doing anything with kids. We just drove 2.5 hours to see an hour and 30-minute practice. Now I'm stuck in traffic, and it says that I will be home in 3 hours and 42 minutes. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It is financially cheaper for me to stay at home and lie than it is to actually get on the freeway, go out here and really tell the truth. I promise you guys, I will never do myself the disservice of spending the money and the resources to go out here and not report what I'm physically seeing. I would be doing myself a disservice. Because you got to think, if I'm really going to go out here and just lie, why not just stay home? Like, why bribe my sons with ice cream so they can sit down for 20 minutes so I can videotape? You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Law Nation and Law Nation and Mark Holmes for watching my kids for a little bit so I could go down on the field.
Right. And for the record, let me say something about this real quick.
Nobody's gonna listen to me.
So hold on real quick, Wes. I want to say something real quick about that too with Lauren. Sometimes, honestly, some of this is just the natural part of training camp too. Like, usually the defense is ahead of the offense. That's just natural because the offense, it takes them a little bit longer to start clicking, especially a D that's coming in year 2. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think West Coast is actually being negative. I think he's more so just kind of saying this is where we are in this moment, because it's going to be phases of training camp, right? It's going to be phases where the defense is, okay, perfect example. The defense looked like they was whooping the offense all training camp last year, but then when we came out, we had the best offense for the first 8 games. So, so sometimes when you're hearing somebody like West Coast or Mark Holmes or Law, and it might seem like they're negative, I don't think it's negative. I think they more so just saying, this is where we are right now.
Hey, boss, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
And I want to ask this fan directly. If I am being negative, as long as I'm being truthful, what's the problem?
More that's the key right there, bro.
Listen to me, y'all. We gotta start accepting the truth for what it is, man. If it smells like cheesecake and it makes you all good on side, praise God. But if the truth actually smells like a flaming turd, then guess what? You gotta deal with that funky ass smell.
Facts.
Like, we gotta get to the point where we don't want to be fluffed. Right. We just want the truth.
Yeah, I will say.
And think about this, and I'm gonna tell you guys, listen, I'm coming to training camp tomorrow. I'm gonna do it all over again. So guess what? The Cowboys could lose every game this year. It's not gonna change my fandom. Like, I think too many fans, their fandom is based upon if the Cowboys are good. Like, listen to me. I still love the Cowboys with all my entire heart. And I'm gonna tell you guys, when the Cowboys only won 4 games in an entire season, I still went to training camp the next year for 2 and 3 hour drives.
So
your love for the team doesn't change, man. We're just letting you guys know where they are right now.
Yeah, where we are right now. And Lauren said, she said, it just seems like we have a lot of work to do, and that's probably the case. And I think in some cases we do.
That's true.
I think I think we do. I think he's and Lauren is cool. She always cool, so I know she not tripping. The spirit of Lauren is excellent. I already know she cool. But I think what's going on is the fact that hold on real quick, Wes. Hold on real quick, Wes.
Go ahead.
God. So all right, so I think the thing that's going on is that with that receivers, we don't have as many good receivers as we had last year. So, and you got some youth, you got some newness, and that stuff got to get caught up. Now, if we would have kept Cooper, and I'm not trying to beat that drum, nor as I'm trying to get on a tangent about Cooper, I'm pretty sure it would be looking different out there. Just using that as an example, it would be looking different. So what's happening likely is the offense got to catch up, and I think they also trying to figure out their identity. And one more thing that's going on, some of these practices are situational practices. Like it was one practice that he called third down practice. It was one that was called big play practice. So you go see different types of offenses based on what the plan is and what they want to look at on tape for the following days. So what's happening is every day can be different in terms of analysis. If they was working on a bunch of third downs today, you're not going to see Dak chunking that thing deep. But if you're looking at big play, because the first day of pads was big play practice. That's why he was launching that thing.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Listen to me. When you put it all in a cake.
Hold on real quick, Wes. Somebody said according to whom? According to Mike McCarthy. Because Mike McCarthy said it in his press conference, James Gary. So he said it in a press conference before practice, because I listened to the press conference so he can explain what is it about today. And he says it almost every time. He say, today we gonna be working on X. So it's according to Mike McCarthy. I don't think you can get no higher than that. Go ahead, Wes.
Yeah, I mean, and that makes sense. That makes sense. You mean that makes sense for yesterday. That makes sense why the mojo moments were all third downs. But then guess what? When you have those moments, you got us off to believe that when they're creating situational situations, it's so that you can improve on that situation. So it's like, even if you only do third downs, if I don't see a positive third down count, then guess what? It doesn't matter what the situation was. You weren't good at it. Like, you weren't good at it. The Cowboys they could be practicing we're just going to practice on first down and getting 5 yards. Well, if you do that 50 times and you're negative, then it doesn't matter what the situation. The overall practice on the offense wasn't good in what they were doing. And I think that's the problem that fans are having.
Right.
And even in the situational things, it doesn't look good. And guess what, Cowboy fans? You're still going to be a fan next year. It's okay. Like, it's okay. I would rather you guys get to where I am, to a moment that you're ready to accept the truth, because then guess what? Then Jerry Jones can't just go up there and just tell us anything. We got to get to that point where we hold these guys responsible. See, me, I'm holding the Cowboys responsible for trading Amari Cooper, because as a fan, you told me that we were going to be okay. And now I'm out here trusting your word, and I don't see that. So as a fan, I have to give the nation pushback. I have to give Jerry pushback on that, because that's what you sold us, and that's not what we're seeing.
Hold on, I got the super chat.
You have to.
I got the super chat, big dog. My boy Lamar, that was who was talking yesterday, by the way, Wes. He said, as DC4L, we want greatness now. West Coast and Boss are telling us the process is going. We dictate the narrative. Process before achievement. Appreciate the 5 bones, brother.
I told you he ain't start doing some content.
Yeah, Lamar solid, bro. Yeah, he no doubt solid.
Yeah, he know what he's talking about.
Oh yeah.
He can tell you're a smart individual in life too.
Yeah, facts. But Wes, man, I'm finna take some more calls, big dog, because this is supposed to be freestyle. So I always, the people that follow this channel, they call in and they have some stuff to say as well about what they.
Hey, can I end it with something? Can I end it with something positive though?
Of course.
I'm gonna give y'all some hope.
Hold on. Before you go, big dog, it's a question for you. Coach Marv said, Boss asked West Coast where off coaches seem upset by getting.
Oh my God, I gotta say this.
By the defensive
oh my
line.
God, Coach Marv, I gotta say this. And I'm being petty as hell right now.
Did you hear his question?
But I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna tell you, Coach Marv, thank you for reminding me this. I gotta say this, and this is extremely petty. I do not like how Kellen Moore, after failed attempt, bad play, stands his ass there and does not move. And Dan Quinn, bro, they almost have to call the referee told Dan Quinn at least 2 to 3 times he had to get out the huddle. This is on defense. Defense don't even huddle. Bro, every single play, listen to me. Dan Quinn does not give a damn if it's positive play or negative play. He is in these dudes. He is on the field. As soon as the play it's over, Dan Quinn's on the field. Bro, Kellen Moore's calling plays. That's it. And when you talk to the final word, I want you to just ask Law Nation, because I just want him to say it, just so you can hear how honest and how it irritated him when he saw it too. Bro, he stood, like, you just imagine your offense is just doing play after play, no yards, stop. And the offensive coordinator's just standing there. He's calling plays, but he's just standing there. He's not adjusting them. He's not telling them, oh, bro, why you didn't do this? Why you didn't do this? Why this play? And then you stand there running on and off the field.
Oh, hold on real quick. Somebody said, I'm just going to ignore their super chat. All right, so this is your $2 super chat. He got that fire.
Oh, that was my fault. That was not Boss Cowboy's fault. I interrupted Boss, so that's my fault.
No,
that wasn't on Boss. Boss is really good.
Is this what you wanted me to read?
Coast.
He got that fire? Okay, let me give West Coast that fire for you, big dog. You wanted me to read this?
Yoga
There it is.
fire.
All right, go ahead,
Yoga
West Coast.
flame.
I read it, big dog. West Coast got that fire. Keep going, big dog.
Yeah, so that is, and man, I just feel like Kellen Moore, I don't think he knows how to fix problems, man. I think he knows how to call plays.
Listen,
Dan Quinn is calling.
Because I still want you to go back to that point, but I got to explain something real quick to the people that's watching so they understand. Listen, y'all, I want you to understand. All this production is being done by me. I could just leave it on one screen like this and just keep the whole thing boring as hell. But every time you see a switch, it's me doing it. Okay? So I'm talking to West Coast. I'm producing the show at the same time. I'm working the soundboard. I'm looking at your chat at the same time. And I got to keep up with it all, big dog. So sometimes just remind me, hey, bro, you might have missed my super chat. You know what I'm saying? And then I get to it. I don't want to miss nobody money. And I appreciate y'all investing into the show, because I do mean y'all voice matter, especially when y'all donating to the show. I'm doing my best to get y'all in here. I just want to explain that real quick. We got us another super chat. Thank you. And I mean that, man. I really respect y'all donating in the show. And don't think that if I miss it, it's not on purpose. Just know I'm doing 6 things at once.
Yeah, charges to his head, not his heart.
Yeah,
my dad said charges to his head, not his heart.
So another super chat before you get to your point, because I got to go back to that point you was making on the emotions of Dan Quinn versus Kellen Moore from your eyes. It said, folks saying it's too early to tell. When you've participated in camp ball, you recognize inefficiencies quick. That's from Amp.
That's true.
So yeah, and I appreciate that, Amp. So yeah, so you was basically saying, Wes, that Kellen Moore basically lacks emotion, and you can see the emotional investment from Dan Quinn. That's basically what you're saying.
Yes, and I feel that Dan Quinn creates a sense of urgency by doing that with the players. Whereas it's like, bro, I'm thinking in my mind, like, Kellen Moore, your offense, your first and your second team offense just failed, right? Where does your offense get that feeling that we need to clean our act up? Like with Dan Quinn is only going to do, and defense is always going to be more yelling and screaming than offense. That's just what it is. But I'm just saying, I should never see a defensive coordinator adjusting more than an offensive coordinator. Never in my life.
Ooh.
Never in my life. Never in my life should I see a defensive coordinator on the field adjusting a defense almost like an offensive coordinator should be. Kellen Moore is calling a play and then folding his arms and watching the play. And then the thing that really irritated us today is, like, after the play failed, I'm like, bro, aren't you mad? Like, don't you want to say something to him? So I'm thinking, like, maybe Kellen Moore is one of those coaches that he does most of his coaching in the film session. Maybe he just lets the camera pick up everything. Then when they go to meetings, then he breaks it down. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I train Frenchies for a living. I got some Frenchies. They ain't really training them because they do what the hell they want to do. But I know about these dogs, man. Some dogs, you got to correct their butt in the moment. Because telling them 20 minutes from now, it ain't going to sink in like, right now, do it this way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like these higher athletes, these younger guys, you can't just wait until we get home to whoop their butts. Like, no, bro, my kids is young. I can't wait 2 hours to whoop their butt. You know what I'm saying? No, they will have forgotten what they even got. No, I got to take them in the bathroom. We got to spank that butt right now. If I spank my son 2 hours from now, he's going to think I'm spanking him for something he didn't do. And that's what I see. I see Dan Quinn is a very involved coach. Like, Dan Quinn is coaching his ass off, man. Like, he is coaching, man. And that's why and think about this, bro. Think about this. When I say the defense, you guys know I'm not talking about the starting defense. I'm talking about every dude out there that has a blue jersey on.
Oh, damn. Hold on, bro. I missed another one of your super chats, big dog. My bad, bro. He say, I'm talking about the first one, bro. My bad. I don't even know where that one is now, bro. It's been so many comments now. It's gone, dog. So do me a favor. Hold on real quick, Wes. Hold on, because I want to get this super chat. Without you having to pay for it, big dog, action. Just say what you said again, and then I'll take it. So don't throw no more money at it. Whatever you wanted me to address and West Coast to address, just repost it. I'm gonna be looking for your comment action, and then we'll fit that in the show. Go ahead, Wes.
Shout out Action be super.
And remember, I'm trying to get some more people in here, Wes. I'm trying to get some more people in here. This freestyle, so I got to get the people involved. Go ahead, though.
Oh no, I mean I just feel like in those dire situations on the sidelines, Kellen Moore, what you get at training camp is what you get, man. Like, I don't think he holds anything back. I don't think he is holding plays or anything like that, because he's the same guy in the game. Like, in the game, Cowboys are doing bad, and offensively, you do not see a sense of urgency from Kellen Moore on the sidelines, and he's actually on the sidelines with Dak. You don't see that.
Ooh, this dude said, super chat, he said, Moore is not a coach, he's a teacher. Ooh.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. When in the middle of something, you need kind of both. You know what I'm saying? I think Dan Quinn understands when he needs to coach and when he needs to teach. And I'm going to tell you, you can't teach in the middle of a game. You ain't got time to teach in the middle of a game. You got to coach. Coach means I'm doing it on the spot. I'm doing it right now. Don't trust, you may not understand that 1 + 1 is 2, but trust me, 1 + 1 is 2. Don't do what I say. That's coaching. You know what I mean? A teacher is someone that's going to say, if you have one apple, then you have another apple, it's going to be 2 apples. Why? Because 1 + 1 = 2. And then let me show you an example. But, bro, in a football game, you ain't got time to be teaching. I got time to tell you what to do, and you need to trust me.
Wes,
and that's why in my kids, that's why I tell you, the more obedient your child is, the better football player he's going to be.
Wes,
to be honest with you, because if disobedient kids don't run plays well, that's just real. Why? Because if you can't listen to your mom, how you gonna run a draw the right way?
All right, Wes, let me get back to these people, big dog. I've been having them wait a while.
You're super.
I've been having them wait a while, bro. So I get with you though, West,
Hey,
man, and then
I
we'll try to.
want in on the final word. If I can get down, man, let me know, man. West Coast Cowboy, y'all.
If I got time to build it, you in, big dog. You already know that.
All right, y'all be blessed.
All right, big dog. All right, so yeah, man, I want to get y'all in here, man. So I got the phone lines open. Obviously, it's a lot of people that watch some of the practices. We do got the phone lines open, and then I do want to say thank you to West Coast for obviously lending us his eyes and what he's seeing out there. So we already got one coming in. Here we go. BossCowboySports.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Keith?
What's going on, fam?
Oh, chilling on it, big dog. What you got?
Oh, what I got is, when I'm sitting up listening to what West Coast was saying about camp, that today has been a pretty bad day. Well, all days ain't going to be good days, man. But I will say this, though. On that receiver core, Houston, we got a problem.
You say Houston, we got a problem on that receiving core?
Yes, we got a problem.
Yeah, talk about it. Like, yeah, so you think we got a problem?
Yeah, because, I mean, we still yet to see what CD's going to be. Because him being this year is our number one. It's funny, last year, he was one of our top receivers in drops. Now, I'm not going to bring that up. This is something I'm going to mention, because that's how I'm looking at it. Because Tolbert, we don't know what he's going to bring, because he has tendencies of dropping the ball too. And other than them two, who do you really have that's going to step up or at least go deep, because Gallup's not with us for the time being. And the rest of our receivers is UDFAs, no offense to Dennis Houston, but let's just say he continues to have a good camp. But at the end of the day, is he going to make the roster? Where is he going to fit?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
It looked like to me,
that,
Key, it looked like to me that they trying to figure out if they got something in Dennis Houston. That's what it looked like to me.
They need to, because they know the situation that they're in right now. That's why they're looking to see what they have. They know what's going on, especially Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
You know, he probably in his mind like, really, y'all really gave up my number one receiver? Stop it.
Hold on, I got me a super chat, big dog. Let me take this super chat real quick. Give me a second. I got shanked by the butter knife, Lamar. He said, missed a shout out from you and Wes after my call yesterday. Just went and watched. Oh yeah, bro, we showed you a lot of love, big dog. You earned it too, bro. You really blessed the show with your knowledge and your takes, and honestly, I love, this is why I love freestyles, because I always say freestyles is like co-hosting. Because Lamar, you cold with it. My boy Keystone cold with it. Coach Marv cold with it. West cold with it, obviously, because he in the game. But people that's not even in the content game, I just love what y'all bring in terms of y'all knowledge, man. Freestyle is one of the best days when we open up the phone lines. So now, Lamar, yeah, you earned it, bro. And I really did write down your number too, big dog. I might have, let me know if I can call you, homie, because I would call you. I got your number right here at 9034. I ain't gonna tell the whole world your number, but I got your number. But go ahead, Key.
Hey, boss, if you got his number, call him now.
You funny now, bro. Finish what you said, dog. We ain't gonna rush you, big dog. Finish what you said, bro.
No, it ain't about right. You know, Keystone ain't greedy. He don't hog the mic. He let everybody eat, especially when they've been big for us and all of us representing BossCowboySports. Everybody deserves a moment to eat when they put in work.
Yeah, man, but you definitely put in work, man. So I ain't gonna rush you, big dog. Like, if it's anything that you observe, I'm very receptive to your thoughts. So your concern was obviously receiver. Is there anything else that you kind of seeing from these clips, or what else? Coach, I got you.
Yeah, from the list of things.
I got you, Coach.
Yeah, from what I've seen one good catch from what I've been seeing from Fehoko. Yeah, I mean, Okay,
Yeah.
so that's one the catch. So we're gonna
Yeah.
see what the rest of camp is. I'm not gonna blow this thing out of proportion. We're gonna see the rest of the camp is, and then I'm gonna see what preseason is. But I'm just stating that because of the chart that we have according to our wide receiver list, it's just not looking good. It's like we're back to square one with that. Back when we had Allen Hurns and Deontay Thompson and all of them thinking that they was going to do better for the team, and here it is, they done bit back in the behind and all of us in the behind. And here it is, you're going to sacrifice the first round to get a receiver when I felt deep inside you could have had Amari for a better deal, not 5 years, $100 million, because you're looking at Debo, he just got his extension, and he was less than $100 million, and from what he's been playing lately, and actually beat us, he should have had the big contract more than what Amari Cooper had. They could have got him from a lot less, and he would be a Cowboy right now.
Facts, dog. Facts.
It just doesn't make sense on why they would jump out the window and give him a contract that high. See, that just shows how much Jerry and Steven was panicking because they were scared that Washington was going to snatch him up. They were scared of that.
What's up, man? We got that boy DMV in the building, man. DMV, what's up, big dog? Yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all check out that homie DMV, bro. He came through yesterday, man. We did us a fire final word. Man, appreciate it, DMV. And, man, everything we talked about, we were seeing today, too, big dog. Everything. We talked about the kicking game. We talked about Tyler Smith. And was it real or not? He showed that it was real. Man, that was a good show, bro. I can't wait till we do it again. But, yeah, go ahead, Key.
Tyler Smith looking good, man.
Oh, my God. Man, that boy Tyler Smith.
Yo, the way he going right now, shoot, the way he going right now, for him to be the left guard than the future left tackle, we can always draft one. Or we could at least give up a couple of thirds or try to go after Kevin Jenkins. Because him, when he was in Chicago, it's easy to say that he's a bust when that whole entire squad of Chicago is terrible. The line was terrible, the whole 9 yards is terrible.
Hold on, bro.
I think he needs to go somewhere where they're going to coach him, where they're going to get on him. And I think Dallas would be a pretty good fit. If he was to come to Dallas, that right there, we won't have too many issues on that line. We won't have too many problems.
So hold on. Let me see if I can pull up Jenkins real quick. Because, see, you just talked about somebody that I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know who you talk about. Let me see if I can pull up my notes from 2021 draft. Bro, please explain to everybody who listening who T. Jenkins is, bro. Real quick. Explain that real quick.
He was one of the top tackles back a year or two ago. He's one of the top tackles
last year.
Out of Oklahoma State.
Yeah, out of Oklahoma State.
And he's a left tackle. That's what really put me onto him even more. And
he's a monster.
You was heavy on him more than everybody was.
Yeah, I was on him.
He was one of your top tackles going into that class in the draft.
I'm really trying
Oklahoma
to find
State,
this dude.
That boy is a monster. That boy, yo.
All right, just
that boy's a big beast.
Look him up on your own time. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Just look him up, bro. And they say Chicago is looking to try to make a trade. Now, some people say, why they trade him if he's so good? Because he hurt his back last training camp. He had to have surgery. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, you know. So, but Key, man, let me get Coach Marv and then Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Or I need to get ready for this final word. I can't run out of time on that because I got to prepare that. But let me get Coach Marv on real quick, big dog. But do you have anything else? What'd you say?
I said you do that. It'll be times before we'll do that before I get on again.
Yeah, man, that was your boy Keystone right there, man. So if y'all don't know, now you know. That's Keystone. All right, and we gonna be doing a lot more work with Key. That's my fault. It's not his fault. I've been throwing out so much content. Me and him just got to get on the calendar and then pump out some shows. You know we gonna do that, Key.
Most definitely. That's why I ain't tripping, because all we got to do is DM each other, and it's a done deal.
Yeah, like always, man. Appreciate it, big dog.
Salute,
big dog. All right, so let me see what's up with Coach Marv real quick. He said, "Boss, call me." I got you. Hold on real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. Coach.
Press 1 now to continue this call.
Okay, let me call him back. That was Coach that was calling me. Coach, I said I was calling you. Coach like, nah, I'm finna call you. Man, I can't wait till this final word. This go be fire for real. I'm gonna try to see if I can get West Coast on too.
What's going on, boss?
What's up, Coach?
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I'm glad you gave me a call, man, because this is the chickens coming home to roost, man. I've been saying this. I've been standing on the mountain saying this for a long time. And listen, the reason why you're seeing this defense attack, because as West Coast showed you, and you can see by the body language, these defensive coaches are getting after these guys, and their mantra is to be physical, to attack every play, and attack it defensive back-wise, linebacker-wise, defensive line, every play. And this offensive coaches don't have no dogs. And if we think, we bring another receiver in, go get 2 of them. But if we got no physical presence on the offense, it ain't gonna work.
Coach say go get 2 of them.
Yoga player.
You're a defensive player. If you got a team that's finesse, I don't care what type of, they can bring all the receivers they want. But when you attack them physically, they're gonna wilter. This is why you may have drop passes. This defense, it might not show last year in practice because they were just trying to learn Dan Quinn. They were just trying to get themselves an identity. They were just trying to get into the rhythm of this new defense and the players around them. These guys been together for a whole season and a whole off season, and they much faster, and they attacking from play 1 to the last play. And everybody from the first to third string trying to get jobs, and they're attacking. We playing 7-on-7. They playing football.
Boy, this chat is going off. Somebody said, my boy Sugar Daddy said, tell him, Coach, quit playing prevent offense.
That's what we're doing. And see, you have never said a mentality. That's the same thing I said, man. When Nate Newton said in that article that I sent you, is proven to come true right now. He said you're going to have to establish some physical presence, and this is not beating up no players, but if you want to talk about being a physical team, see, we talk about the defense got physically beat in San Francisco. That wasn't, the defense didn't get physically beat because they came back the second half and shut them down. They physically beat us and made us scared to try to run the football. And this is what you get. Now, like I said, who is on the offensive side going to step up and be that SOB to say, man, what is going on? Boss, there was a camping with the Cowboys show yesterday, and I saw it later last night. I wanted to send it to you, but I didn't know how to send it and send it to you. But Nate Newton made an observation in the camp on the day 1 of hitting. He said Will McClay was going ballistic on the sideline.
What?
Talking about the pad level too high. He was going ballistic about the physicality and the pad level of the practice.
Hold on. Will McClay.
Will McClay. Because Will McClay a coach.
I know, yeah, he a coach. God.
And see, this is what I'm telling you. He says this, then what Quinn relays and Erden and your linebacker coach George and your dog at defensive back Harris, what they relate to their guys, we're attacking and we're gonna play it right this time and we're gonna attack. But let me tell you one thing that is gonna hurt, boss. See, we think it's attacking the offense now, but this is always in the history of football where defenses play against finesse offenses in practice. They dominate. And soon as they get to a game where the offense got a little bit of physicality to them, yeah, they hold well, but it don't look well. And then they got like, wow, we don't see this in practice. We see passes this. This is not, listen, you can bring the receivers you want, but football, what we're seeing all the reports we're seeing that guys are trying to finesse it on offense. And you have no dogs on that side. And even your head coach, and I'm telling you again, I'm on the borderline with him because I don't believe a real head coach will allow his offense, if I'm an offensive coach, to get pushed around.
I feel you, coach. I ain't gonna fight you on that. I'm not gonna fight you on that. You know what I mean? It's, you know, I see what you're saying from a coaching mentality, you know, from somebody who been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? You've done a lot of coaching, so I ain't gonna fight you.
And boss, is all I'm saying this. Your offense take the mentality and the character of their coaches. And this is what we're seeing. Dan Quinn's going out there attacking, and he's making sure that everybody underneath him knows that we need to attack. You listen to all the interviews of the defense players talk about. They talk about winning everything, being aggressive, being violent. We talk about on offense getting our rhythm, getting the passing game together, go and get a wide receiver. You ain't gonna be able to run the ball at all. We didn't even have Dak throwing the ball 50 times. If listen, what do you think if I got some injuries on my wide receiver core, and I say, well, in the front office we're not gonna go get it. We're gonna go with these young wide receivers. Wouldn't you think I would go into and say, listen, we must run the football. So that means we need to grind to get our running game together so we can help these receivers out and not just throw a whole load on their back. Let's do that. But no, what we're going to do is the same thing we did with Ben DiNucci. A rookie quarterback that ain't never started a game and have him throw 40 passes. We're going to go out here with these young wide receivers and put the ball 40 times in the air. And then when they don't come up right, then we're going to say, oh, we need to get some wide receivers. This team, I'm telling you, is about how you use your players and how you season your players. Now, when they go to Denver in a couple of days, the same thing going to happen again. But I can guarantee you, if that physicality thing happen with the defensive coaches, you're going to have some people put some foot in people's butts. I don't see that on the offensive side. Filming this McCarthy boy. Kellen, the running back coach, the receiver coach is Kellen Moore guy. Who on that side over there is a dog?
Yeah, coach. I like this coming.
That's all I wanted to say, boss. I got to make a run, man. But
you got to have a run. Okay.
Like I said, as always, you putting out great content. Okay. But like I said, the chickens come home to roost, and we think we're gonna finesse a 6 Super Bowl. Go get all the receivers you want. If we're gonna finesse it, we have a hard way to go.
Yoga fire, yoga flame.
Man, I appreciate it, coach. I got you.
All right, boss.
This was yeah. All right, coach. Man, that boy D.A. Lee say, this is so real. He said, you don't hear our offensive players talk about coaching at all. Good point. Sadiqa, I got your DM. So we recruiting some mods. We do need mods for Boss Cowboy Sports. I just want to let y'all know we do need some moderators. I need some people that's willing to step up and kind of help with these bots and kind of, you know, just helping out with the channel. So Swain, Mickey, I already made Jay a mod. I want to get a couple of more mods in here, so I need some comments from people that want to be mods. Y'all let me know. I want Swain and Mickey, if y'all don't mind, if y'all want to kind of help out with Boss Cowboy Sports, we would greatly appreciate that as we continue to do what we do with this content and making sure we put out ideas. My boy Aaron say I'll be one. I got you, Aaron. Y'all give me 1 second, because now we're doing a little bit of housekeeping because we're trying to make it better for the future. Y'all give me 1 second to set all that up. So I got you, Aaron. Give me 1 second, Aaron. I'll make you a mod, big dog. Okay, Sugar Daddy, is that you saying you want to be a mod? I got you, big dog. Okay. Because I'm getting a lot of people that's saying that they want to kind of help out on that. Big, I got you on the mod. Big Flock, Sheila Neal, I got you. Ty, I got you. I think all of y'all are perfect mods because y'all always here. Y'all always, you know, y'all are definitely the loyals. So I just made all of y'all mods. Y'all let me know if y'all got the wrench. You know, if y'all didn't get the wrench, just let me know, because I just did it. If it, you know, I did it with all of y'all. Everybody that said they wanted to be a mod, I just did it. So I got you. All right. My boy D.A. Lee say Ty is perfect for this. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. And I appreciate all y'all, man. I really appreciate everybody that's, you know, really helping grow the channel. We likely go hit 4,000 today. I think we go hit 4,000 subs today. We about 30 more away from it. I'm not begging. I don't do that. I want us to grow how we grow. You know what I mean? Just keep it real. I don't want to be, hey man, can y'all help me get to 4,000? We go get there when we get there, but I just think we go hit it today. If we don't hit it today, we go hit it tomorrow. And we got to 4,000 real quick. Remember, we was just at 3,000 about a month and a half ago. So that's pretty quick growth, man. So we finna hit that 4K on YouTube. And obviously, man, that's a big deal. And I see it's not even just the growth, y'all. It's the loyalty and it's the knowledge of this group, man. My boy Choctaw say, congrats, boss, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Cause see, this is what I also know. I appreciate all y'all who kind of rocking with boss, because y'all got a lot of options, man. Y'all got a lot of options, and it's a lot of good other content creators out there. So, you know, the fact that y'all decide to kind of choose to just hang out and talk ball with me means a lot. We gonna start making some more improvements in the near future. Oh, my boss say hit that like too. Yeah, we got too many people in here not to run that like, because that's also what's been doing it. Because I'm gonna tell y'all the key. When y'all come in here and y'all go aggressive on those likes, because we running about 15 to 20% likes per show. So every time we get like 2,000 views, we gonna have about 200, 300 likes. When we got that many likes, I'm gonna just tell you what's happening is that YouTube recommends us to more Cowboy fans that never saw Boss Cowboy content. That's what causes us to grow. That's the whole algorithm thing that causes us to grow. So every time y'all hit that like and every time y'all have the engagement, YouTube say, okay, this channel must have it going on. Let's put this in front of these other Cowboy fans and see what they think of it. And that's what causes us to grow. So, and it's y'all participating with the likes in the chat, being like, hit them likes, working as a team. That's growing Boss Cowboy Sports, man. And that's the honest to God truth. That's what's happening. Cause I'm doing the same type of content. I've really not changed. I haven't changed. So this massive growth is not coming from me doing anything different. Just being honest. It's coming from y'all stepping up. just being real, man. But K Jack said there's content, then there's authentic content. I'ma always support the real, man. I appreciate that. And I really try to be authentic about this stuff, man. That's why I went hard on old boy yesterday, who tried to come in here and take shots and use Lamar to bust shots at us. Nah, bro. Like, nah, I really try to tell the truth. That's why I'm telling y'all, this ain't exactly currently football related, but y'all need to listen to this video in the morning. Have y'all notifications ready, bro. I'm telling the truth on that video. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, bro. And I ain't gonna be on there yelling and crying and fussing. But when I do these Measure Kool-Aid reports, especially this one that's coming out in the morning, yeah, man, I mean it. And I'm just sick of the distractions that come from my own front office. And I just really do want it to stop so we can focus on football. But like I promised, I ain't talking about gossip today. I wanted to release the video today. It's ready to go. But I said, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna release this video in the midst of a whole lot of football conversation. I'd rather us talk about football. Yeah, and then I feel you, Ty. Ty say, I like this comment. Ty said, DA Lee, big ups, 5,000 by season end. I think we gonna have 5,000 before season end, Ty. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna hit that 5,000 pretty quick. Because we hit that 4,000 pretty quick. It only took us a month and a half to hit that 4,000 coming from 3,000. Then it's gonna be in the midst of the season. And then that's when all the fans, because right now, the people that's listening now, y'all the diehards. Y'all the true blues. Y'all the ones that want to be caught up from training camp, draft. See, y'all the diehards. All the I don't want to insult them, but the casuals, they go show up at kickoff. And it's a lot of them. So and everybody's channel is already picking up a lot of momentum because all the passive fans are starting to peek in. But y'all been here. Y'all ain't never stopped. Like, I've been seeing Ty, I've been seeing C Nick, Sadiqa, Swain, True Vibes, K Jackson. I've been seeing y'all, man. DA Lee, I can keep going. You know what I'm saying? I could keep going. Alfonso, man, I've been seeing y'all. But we gonna hit that 5,000 fast, man. So, but it's because of y'all, man, and I really appreciate it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. My goal in the next 3 years, I want us to get to 100,000. I really do, cause I feel like I don't want to get a job with the Cowboys. That's not my goal. My job is not to work for anybody. My goal is to stay independent and to be doing this to where I only owe y'all. That is really what I want to do. I want to only owe y'all. I don't want to owe somebody that gave me a job opportunity, nor do I want to go somewhere to where I have to kind of not say what I really feel and think, you know. And to be honest, I want us to get so massive over the next 10 years to where it's so many of us under Boss Cowboy Sports that all these, you know, people that, you know, that's taking a sweet time to recognize what we do, they gonna have to respect it, because it's gonna be so many numbers and we gonna move the entire nation, like, for real. Like, I really do believe Boss Cowboy Sports, especially at the momentum we doing with Law Nation, Big Game James with the final word. As we continue to do this, man, we gonna really move. I don't want a job, dog. I don't. Just being honest, I don't want to work for nobody. I don't want to work to where I feel pressure not to say what I see. And I know a lot of them feel that pressure to clown. Okay, this is how you know. Go look at, I'm not going to call no names, but go look at some of those guests that we have. When we have guests, and watch how they tiptoe around tough subjects. Like when they got to talk about the politics of how Jerry's treating Jimmy right now. Go watch how they just tiptoe around it. It is like, do you want that, boss? Do you want to be seeing that Jerry just made a critical error, but you don't have a platform to say the truth? Nah, I don't want that. So that means, because I know I don't want that, I don't want no job with them. That's just on the cool. I don't want to be in the cool clique. I don't. I don't want to be the where we're the journalists, you guys are just the YouTubers. Nah, mark my words, we gonna come back to this show. But in 4 years from now, everybody that's a major journalist gonna want to be us. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's not gonna be because of the super chats. It's not gonna be because of that. But it's gonna be because we gonna be uncompromised. We gonna be financially successful, and they gonna want what we have. Oh, don't see Dave Walker, don't do it. Dave Walker, don't do it. I ain't called no names. You did. Dave Walker funny. Dave Walker. But I'm just saying, man, you see a lot of them boys tiptoeing. I don't want to live my life like that. I want to live my life to where I'm able to say what I see and be intentional on trying to solve problems, man. So my boss say, boss, you're a machine pumping out the content. Yeah, I've been pumping out a lot lately, and we got a lot more coming. You know, yeah, that Dave Walker, he is cold. He cold-blooded. My African brother be going in there, man. He don't play no games, bro. Don't slip, Dave Walker. We'll call you out. But anyway, man, say we gonna be back with that final word in a couple hours, man. I gotta prepare that show, and I gotta try to make sure I can get Wes back if I can get him back. But obviously they gonna have a lot to say. So let me get these guys coordinated, and then I'm gonna be right back, and we go do this again, man. But y'all stay up, man. It's Boss Cowboy. Peace.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Boss Cowboy Sports.